What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Burndown YouTube channel. Videos be a little bit light this week. I'm going to try to get out as much stuff as possible. Now that the weather is playing nice, you can see we got some black clouds over there. They're kind of missing us going away, and then we got some blue skies going. And it didn't really rain today, which is good, but it's been kind of cruddy the end of like last week. And then if you watch my previous video, I didn't do anything over the weekend. I went and celebrated a life on Saturday of a good friend that passed away, and then Sunday was NASCAR, so it was the last time they were on the 2-mile oval at Fontana, and my wife and son are into it, and I was like, yeah, let's go. And then it ended up being really awesome because my son's guy, who's Kyle Busch, and some people love that guy or hate that guy. My kid loves him, my wife doesn't like him, so it's a constant battle that they have. But my son's guy won, so it was really exciting. We had a great time, but didn't make any YouTube content. Did some family time, took some me time, and that's kind of par for the course to keep things going. So what we're going to try to do today, so I've made an executive decision. I haven't worked on the car because it's been raining crappy and then live stuff, but I still like have pictures and just think about what I want to do so I don't waste a bunch of time, because having the plan takes up all my time and the execution usually isn't too bad. So we left off, we got the Wastegate boys down here, Tweely D and Tweely Dum, and I was just going to pump them straight down, but then everybody was like, if you lose a motor, you can oil down. If it doesn't oil this tire, it could oil the rear tire. So the only other option to get these away from the vehicle would be to come out and cruise over, but then I have that piece that I made, it's like 3 inches thick, and then I was like, oh, I could punch a hole through that, but I may not, like on Rocky Mountain, I don't think I can run that chin spoiler that we built. But I do really like it, so besides Rocky Mountain, I'll probably keep it on the car because we put effort in it, and I like it. That's why I built it. So I'm thinking here is going to get sacrificed. So I think we'll sacrifice this, put some holes in it, and then try to make the tubes for these boys. And then if we can tack the thing up and kind of get it that far. I do listen to you guys, and then fun on here. And I have some other buddies that can actually weld too, but I dug through all my stuff, my TIG stuff, and I had a gas lens. So we put that on, and then it's the clear glass one. I'll show you guys the setup if we can get that far today. And then I got another buddy of mine. His thing was, it's funny because I was running, it was 3/32 on the tungsten. So I'm going to go down to 16th on the tungsten, and then go down on the filler rod size. So everything I was using to do the sheet steel on these, because that's essentially all it is on the stainless, was really big. So I was putting the heat into it, and then that's why we graded out, made it ugly. So thank you, Fun, for bringing that up. And I know you know your stuff, and you're not really offending me. And again, I'm sharing and showing you guys because I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're gonna make progress. So I'm hoping today, I'd like to get on and do a little TIG to see what those changes did, or to see if I really am as terrible as I feel like I am at TIG welding. But let's talk it more working. And like I said, even if it's dark, I'd like to fire up the TIG today and just to try it one more time with a little bit better setup, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see. Or we'll just Jeff Lutz the heck out of everything and just be like, let's go, I don't care. All right, so first things first, don't mind the mess. This is what we have for tubing. I got 2 of these. It's 2-inch. So I dug in my hole saw kit, and I do have 2 and 2 1/4, and then they kind of cruise up. This one looks like it's seen better days, but it's only cut fiberglass anyway. So this is 2 3/8. So it's a little bit bigger. So we'll just go a little bit bigger, hopefully make, just 2 holes, and then we can come back and do like a little pretty whatever thing if it's terribly ugly. So now the other thing I've got my tape here. So what we will do, got my snack, is we will kind of measure and eyeball this thing, and then you can see they're gonna have to kind of curve and then come out. So I'm almost thinking if it curves, instead of curving, we'll have it come back up, right? So I'm just gonna pick where I want them to exit and then plummet to that, right? So I think that's the easiest thing, instead of trying to make it and then go, oh, it's gonna end here, whatever. Like visually, I just want it here, and then we're gonna have to get the pipe from A to B. So we'll throw some tape on it, and here is a pro tip when you're taping on paint, right? I can't even rip this, but I'll just show you. you don't want to just go directly to the thing. You want to stick it like on your pants or stick it on your shirt. Let it pick up some of the lint and some of the junk, so it sticks on there, right? Because we're gonna cut a hole in this, we can mark on it, we don't have to mark on our paint. But then when you peel it off, you're not peeling nothing, because depending on your car and all your stuff, this stuff sticks really well, so you don't want to go willy-nilly and peel paint off. So before you do something like this, we're gonna be cutting on it and you want to remove this and you want it to come off clean, take a little of the adhesion off by just sticking it on your pants and then putting it on there, so you're not peeling nothing off. So in the true spirit of trying to get a ton of things done in no time, we are visually off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wing it. So I'm gonna punch this one first, and then we're gonna give it the old eyeball college try, and then we'll punch the second one next to it. And then these are larger than the pipes, and then I should be able to come back and make some sort of trim ring or whatever, because we have to leave a gap because this is fiberglass. So let's see how we go, boys. So you can't mess the first hole up, you can only mess the second hole up. At least that's what I'm telling myself, right? Right. So there's nothing behind the... Poof. That really shouldn't have taken that long to make that hole, but one hole done. All right. Now that we've had a dead battery in the world's worst hole saw, I did look at this and think it was terrible, but man, I didn't think it wouldn't cut butter. So you can see how this hole is a little high compared to this one. So let me get I'll throw another couple pieces of tape or something. We'll eyeball it and get her done, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. That'd be good, right? Right. Fair and love and war, boys. YOLO. No turning back now, guys. Cool. So I think our little offset moving that guy down was the ticket. So hey, look, you can even see little VS guys back there. Now we'll get some pipe out. I'll mess around with it, time lapse you guys. We'll see if we can get Tweely D and Tweely Dum to stick out the holes, and then we'll go from there. It's a bit later, the sun is kind of going away, and then my GoPro battery actually died when I was trying to do the time lapse, so sorry about that. But let me show you what we are looking like. Bam! So we got Tweely D and Tweely Dum, and again, they're not completely perfect, and we can mess with the holes and fudge them, but they'll come out something like that. And then this guy's gonna have to get caulked up a bit more, and that radius will be over in that area. This will be a pretty tight bend coming out of the turbo, and then from under the front, that's how he looks. So I didn't actually, these are just tack welded with the old Megaroo, and then kind of caulked them or whatever, and I'll probably put a couple more good tacks on it, and then we will play with the whatchamacallit, TIG tomorrow. And then I think this can go up a little bit more to kind of get it off of, you know, pointing into that. I have it locked down right now, but we can kind of come up a little bit, and hopefully we can swing like a tight U radius that'll go that way in here, is what I'm hoping. So that is that. As usual, got ambitious, so got a couple hours. We can TIG weld, and by the time I move all this stuff and everything, and I thought about like just being like, you know, I'm gonna do it tonight, but we'll leave this. I'll come out tomorrow when I can actually see a little bit better, make sure it's kind of like what I want. I think we're pretty much good to go, but sometimes you just got to walk away and not, you know, try to go all gangbuster crazy. Tomorrow's a new day. Good news on a couple things for everybody that's watched to the end. I appreciate it. Posters are here. They look phenomenal. I'm not going to share them yet because we're going to collect all the merch and just put it all on the site and just do one go around. Stickers are off. I should have proofs this week. And then t-shirt artwork came in, and I've been playing with that a little bit. I'm really excited about the Malibu t-shirt. And then I got to get samples made, so I hopefully get the sample done this week. If I get the sample on the t-shirt, basically I can put the posters up, put the t-shirts up, and then I believe we're going to do like a pre-order on the shirts. I'll have to talk to my girl that's doing the shirts to see what she kind of wants to do. But some of you guys are some pretty big sizes, and it's not a normal thing that you go and get. And then I don't want to have it doesn't make sense. I'm doing print on demand stuff anyway, so I think I'm going to get the orders and then do them as they come in, or just do a pre-order, give her time to get it done, and then ship out or something like that. But we will figure it out. And then last but not least, my buddy Michael from Champion Cooling is feeling better. I did put out a PSA on my cooling questions, and then he got hit hard by this last round of whatever was going around, and it postponed and delayed that, but we're still gonna pull that off and do that as well. So lots of cool stuff in the works. And I talked to the machine shop today, so my engine should be done, I'd say, within the next week or two, which is awesome. And then we'll just start bothering Ryan, because I think he's done with his big events for now. I'll have to call him and find out where my transmission, because we need time for that thing to ship and for me to put it in and test it before April when we go, which is what, next month, because we're already kind of there. Whew. So it's starting to look good. If we like that, we're cool, and then we're going to decide on the exhaust. Let me know in the comments. I'm thinking probably exhaust is going to be somewhere over here coming out of the fender. So this whole fender is basically going to be cheese whiz. We'll have those guys, that guy, and then we can make a little plate or whatever that goes around it, figure that out. And then same with this. We'll have to take the hood off next time and eyeball where we're going to cut the fender up. But that is it. I got to clean up. We're going to come out here, hopefully take well a little bit tomorrow. I'll bring you guys along on the adventure and show you the new little fun stuff I got, and hopefully it kind of helps amateur over here. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Till next time, I'm out.